Hey, Tony Taker back here with our summer wrestling. It's been a while because last weekend I was a little busy meeting Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, the Undertaker, so didn't really have a chance to make a video. This weekend I'm a lot less busy, so making it now. I don't know when I'm gonna I don't know when I'm gonna post this, but right now it's 3:18 in the morning on Saturday. I don't know why I'm still awake, but I guess PWG Battle Los Angeles was today, night one. So I was reading up some results about that. It's probably over now. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get going here. As you might see, there's no title for this week because it's kind of like a mixed bag of matches, like very random. Actually, everybody in this match is like different. There's no like wrestler that repeats more than once in this week. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if I've ever done that. But I include Daniel Bryan match, Randy Orton match, an Undertaker match, just because those are the guys I met recently. So let's get going. Yeah, I'm already 1 minute already. So let's go ahead. First match I saw. This was back on August 20th. Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton. This is from WWE Battleground 2013. This match I never actually seen before. I think I've seen every match they had in pay-per-views. Hell in a Cell match I saw. Um, they had an Hermes Night Championship match I saw. So this one I didn't see. And this was actually a really good match. I gave it a 4 stars. I liked it. I liked how this was for the vacant WWF Championship, and they went back and forth in this match. And really, if it had a clean finish, which it didn't, maybe it would have been 4 stars. But it is a controversial finish with Big Show, and I heard about this. I heard about how bad it was, and watching it looked pretty bad. Like if I was in the crowd, I think I'd be pissed off. It was a little bit confusing too. Where it's kind of like I think Big Show was a good guy, so I don't know like what type of reaction you wanted from there because I couldn't tell. I didn't know whether to cheer or boo. It just seemed kind of bizarre how it ended. And I hate when they do like obviously they didn't want the title to like what obviously they didn't know what to do with the title at that point, so that's what they did the finish. I hate when they run sites like that. But everything before that finish was pretty good, I thought. No big spots, just a very competitive match. I like how how everybody was working. The Danny Bryan and Orton did a good job, so I'll give it 4 stars. Not bad. Next match I saw, this was like 6 days later. I picked the Undertaker match, and I picked Undertaker versus Cain from Judgment Day 1998. It's for a WWF Championship with Stone Cold Steve Austin as a referee. And I guess the stipulation was like Stone Cold had to like Trump. The title was vacant, the championship, and Stone Cold Steve Austin had to like crown a winner, or else he get fired. And this match actually was like really bad or really boring, and it's hard for me to say anything good about this match because I want to like it and I just couldn't get into it. It's like almost like they're trying to be bad on purpose. To be honest, really slow. Nothing really exciting happens in this match. Like a 2 stars for Effect Undertaker. I respect for him that I wouldn't give a match of his anything less than 2 stars. And another 4 star just for that storyline about how what Stone Cold gonna do is he gonna you know is he gonna call it fair? Is he like gonna you know is he gonna crown a winner? Because he's a referee, he doesn't have to count any pins or anything. And was he gonna get fired? So that stuff was a little bit interesting. So the final rating was 2.25 stars. Next match. Mike Bailey versus Danny Cannon from Beyond Wrestling American Rana 2015. Um, yeah, I picked this match because Danny Cannon, he blew me away, was it last week with IWA itself? I was surprised how good he was. And I want to see more Danny Cannon. And so I found this match, like Mike Bailey, like Danny Cannon. And sure enough, this match was awesome. 4 star match. I think it was only 9 minutes. And they put it on YouTube for free for Beyond Wrestling. And someone said in the comments, video should be renamed 9 minutes of Mike Bailey and Danny Caine beating the shit out of each other, because that's what it pretty was. It's a good match. Man, Danny Caine is fun to watch. He really he's like a light. He does like suicide dive, where he's like a it's nice to call him Danny Cannon, because that's what it looked like. He looked like a shot out of a cannon. He was like went boom right there. Like, I couldn't believe how fast he went. He can move. He can move pretty good. And he's like really short. He's like, I think 5'2". And Mike Bailey is in that tall eater, so it's almost like a midget match almost. But these guys, awesome match. I feel if this match happened at SummerSlam last week, it'd be easily one of the top 3 matches of the show. I mean, oh man, great stuff. I think it's the opener of this Beyond Wrestling show. I love it. 4 stars. Then we got this. Then here's when this week gets really good, and this might be one of the best weeks ever on Summer Wrestling this year. So we got Chris Hero versus Homicide, IWA Mid South King of Deathmatch chosen free. It's one of those matches I read about and heard it was good, so I checked it out. And people were giving me 5 stars. I thought I gotta check this out. It was a 5-star match. I don't think it was a 5-star match, but I still give it 4.25 stars. I think that match was really good. You got just Hero as best, wrestling good, and just like there's no like there's no like really good high spots here. There's no like it's not really violent. There's no blood. It's just good wrestling. I mean, it's a title match. It went like 22 minutes, and it went back and forth a little bit. Just a good competitive match. Dave Prezek's on the call, and he's awesome, and it's just a fun match to watch. I liked it. So 4.25 stars. You can find this on YouTube, but if you Google Chris Hero versus Homicide, this like Japanese like video website will come up, and you can watch it there. The quality's not that great, but it's a pretty good match, I thought. Then we got Ricochet versus Samurai Del Sol from King of Flight, March 24, 2013. King of Flight was some show Bryan Kendrick put on. It's not a promotion, it's just like a one-time tournament to determine who's the King of Flight. This was the finals. Ricochet versus Samurai Del Sol. I have this DVD, I just hadn't watched this match yet. And I thought this match was great. Another 4.25 star match. Just Ricochet and Samurai Del Sol pulling out some really good high spots. And some of these spots look really nice. And even though it was like maybe like not half as long as the Hiroshiro match, they were really pulling out spots that Chris Hero and Homicide could never have done. I mean, I think Chris Hero and Homicide would put in more work because you got to think of a good story. Whereas Ricochet and Samurai Del Sol are just calling spots. But man, they pulled off some really cool spots in this match. Some nice like hurricanranas, like reverse ranas, some nice really nice flips and stuff. I love spot fest, and this was really well done. And this is worthy being the finals. And it's pretty cool that they really like worked their ass off in this match. This is not PWG, it's not Ring of Honor, it's not a major wrestling corporate promotion. They could have took it easy, but they really treated it was like a PWG show or something, or Ring of Honor, or even NXT. Another match, this was on SummerSlam, which has been one of the best matches of the night. And then the last 2 matches, holy crap! So this week I wanted to pick the best matches I haven't seen yet. So I picked Dave Richards versus Christopher Daniels for my Dave Richards ROH DVD from a show called. The DVD I have is a compilation DVD, but this match is from a show called Richards versus Daniels on October 16, 2010. And I heard everybody saying how great it was, so why not? I'll check it out. And they were right. It's a great match. 4.5 stars. And they were really stiff, and they were so sweaty that when they were slapping each other, you could see the sweat just come off their chest, very. So it was very. That was very cool. And then amazing near falls, amazing spots. I don't even say what happened, but crazy spots where I thought Richards might tap out or Dan's might tap out. I think there's some good near falls. But it was one of those matches where I got into it and I felt like I was there, and I was telling Richards, please don't tap, even though first of all, I'm not even there. Second of all, this happened 5 years ago, so it's not like I can change the outcome of something that already happened. But I got really into it. It felt like I was there. And anytime I get into a match like that, it's like automatically at least 4 and 4 stars. I mean, I was chanting like, this is awesome just with them. It was just great. And this is one this match. As the match goes on, you just like keep rooting for Richards and you just want him to win. It's a very good match. I enjoyed it a lot, and it was like 30 minutes long too. And then last match, somehow I haven't seen this match yet, even though I have the show on Blu-ray. It's Wrestle Kingdom 9 for New Japan Pro Wrestling on January 4th of this year. As the main event, I'm not going to say their first names, but it's Tanahashi versus Okada. And Jim Ross and Matt Stricker on the commentary. And the story was simple. It's Tanahashi is a 38-year-old veteran, and Okada is a 27-year-old, like, young, like, rising star. I don't even say rising star. I think he's already a star, but how Jim Ross saying, like, how, like, oh, this guy's only 27 years old, and he's already, like, a huge star. And I thought the story was good. The wrestling was good. And plus you have Jim Ross like doing a great job, Matt Stricker doing a great job. So it's a very fun match again too. I'm going around like saying like is the young guy versus the old guy. He's not really that old, but pretty easy story to follow, and thought they executed very well. It went like 30 minutes, and believe it or not, it did not feel like a 30-minute match. I was kind of surprised when the ending came because I thought it came a little too quick, to be honest. But so ratings for this match got as high 5 stars. I actually thought about 5 stars, but I felt like didn't have that 5-star feeling where I felt like it's one of the greatest matches I've ever seen. I felt like it was a really good match to be honest, and I gave it a rare 4 and 3/4 stars. Usually I don't go 4 and 3/4. I go 4.5 or 5 stars. In this match I was really like undecided. I didn't want to give it 4.5 because I felt a little better than that, but couldn't quite give it 5 stars. And then anytime I give a match 4 and 3/4 stars is because I thought about giving it 5 stars for a second. I couldn't do it. So that's one of those. This is one of those matches where I considered it giving it 5 stars. I just said, not quite 5 stars, but still really good. So that's why I'll give it 4 and 3/4. It's still good enough to be one of the top 5 matches of the summer. And you'll see in my new ranking. So I'll skip the top 5 matches of the week, but you can see it in the description. Here's my new top 5 matches of the summer. Number 5, El Generico and Ricochet versus Kevin Steen and Tozawa from PWG All-Star Weekend 8, Night 1. It's free dirty now. So that's 4.5 stars. Number 4, new match, David Richards versus Christopher Daniels from Ring of Honor. Richards versus Daniels, October 16, 2010. 4.5 stars. Then another David Richards match, which I thought was slightly better than the one I just saw today, or yesterday, technically. David Richards versus Michael Elgin from Ring of Honor Showdown in the Sun, Day 2. 4.5 stars. Then it was like the day before WrestleMania 28. Then we got number 2, just saw it a couple hours ago. Tanahashi versus Okada, Wrestle Kingdom 9 for New Japan Pro Wrestling. 4 and 3/4 stars, or 4 and 3/4 stars, however you want to say it. And then number 1 match of summer again. Almost got beaten, not really, but it's getting bigger challenges now. But it's 5-star match from IWA Mid-South, Something to Prove, from June 11, 2005. It's Samoa Joe versus Necro Butcher. So that's it. Some wrestling. I don't even know what week this is, but you'll see this in the description. I think it's week. Let me take a guess here. I think we're at week 9. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna say week 9. But yeah. So far so good. Summer's almost ending, but I think I still have a few more weeks left, and some good matches coming up. So still some time for the number 1 match to get taken over. So see you next week.